Legion of Geek. This is your girl Nikki in NYCC 2016, and I am here with.
Kipjo yours.
Yes, yes. Now tell us some things about your novels that you have in front of us today.
Well, first of all, welcome to the Evo universe.
Yes,
Our slogan is where heroes and villains must either evolve or die.
yes.
And this is a novel series that we came out with. It debuted in 2013. It's about our main heroine of the Evo universe. Her name is Freedom. And the series is called The First. It's about a young woman who is executed for the murder of her husband, comes back to life, and goes looking for those responsible. In the process of doing that, she ends up creating an entire superhuman race. So now, because of her, heroes and villains now walk the earth, and she has to figure out where she fits out in this world that she created. This series debuted in 2013. The second novel came out in 2015, and then we have our spin-off novel, which is titled The Eye of Ra. And it's a pivotal character in the Uprising series. It's an origin story about a young man who finds out that he comes from this ancient alien race known as the Anunnaki, based off of Egyptian mythology. And in learning about its heritage, he comes across this deep, dark secret that could destroy all of mankind. So now he's got to figure out, should I become the hero that the world needs to be in order to stop this imminent threat? Books are currently available in ebook, paperback, and now audio book version. So, yep.
Wow. Now I have a couple questions because I know some of our viewers, most of our viewers out there are African American, but we do have a diverse community. What advice do you have out there for our followers for as being African American business owned?
I always say that, and the one thing that we strive about our novels is, if it's something that that we think that the world has heard before, that is something that is like, if it sounds too much like, and I'm just going to throw an example out there, like Superman, turn the story around, flip the script, and that's basically what we did here. We wanted to create iconic, diverse characters that when you pick up our book and you read it, not only do you feel like you're reading something new and original for the first time, but you can actually see yourselves in this character. And this is across the board. We want anybody, doesn't matter where you come from, where your ethnicity, when you read it and you read our characters, that you see yourselves in these characters. Not to mention our books and stories are based off of real-time events that happen around the world, so that people can actually learn from them as well. So, yep.
Okay. So we have our hashtag in LOG. It's called hashtag I am Geek.
Yep.
Basically, we're trying to set off all the boundaries that people have or put stereotypically on nerds or geeks, and let it be known that anything that you are passionate about is what you are a nerd over or a geek over. So my question to you is, what makes you geek?
What makes me geek is first of all, my love of writing. I've written since I was a kid. I've been into comic books, animation, anime since I wouldn't say crawl, but since I could actually sit down and see. My first anime that I watched and I remembered it was Voltron.
Oh my God.
A lot of people don't remember, but they see the TV series. Voltron was actually an anime before it. So that was my first anime exposure. My first comic book that I ever read was Iron Man. And funny enough, it was when James Rhodes was Iron Man. Everybody, those that know that James Rhodes was Iron Man when Tony Stark was on his alcoholic binge. And that's how I came into this world, and I've been a fan of it till now. I've got toys at home. I've got action figures. I'm a big kid. My wife, she's a big geek too, but she's like, we used to house. She said, you got this one section, and you can have all your stuff here, and just go crazy. And she's been unbelievably supportive in me. I decided to actually write this in 2012, and I was looking to turn it into a comic book, and couldn't find somebody to follow the story. And my wife said, honey, you're a writer. Turn it into a novel and see what happens. It was the craziest thing to do, but you know what? I said, why not go for it? and so far this is how I got here. So
I love it.
yeah.
I love it.
So I think that's what makes me geek is the love and passion of it, and I found somebody to support it.
Yes.
So
Yes, and that's really important to find those to support you
Yep.
through everything that you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for your time and thank you for everything. And LOG, this is Nikki again, and we shall see you soon.
If I can do one real quick shout out.
Yes.
I'd like to shout out to my wife, Jacqueline Franklin Ewers.
Yes.
She wasn't able to be here, but honey, because of you, I'm here. Thank you very much.
I know that's
Love you.
right. Ah, the love, the love, the love, the love. LOG signing out. I am Geek.